This is Jack from Scout Radio, broadcasting from my home in South London. So it's been 2 days since face-to-face Scouts activities in the UK were suspended to minimise the spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus, and already Scouts around the world are putting together plans to keep us scouting. Joining me down the line is Tony Malone, who's an Explorer Scout leader in Kent and World Scouting's Diversity and Inclusion Lead Volunteer. Tony, thanks for joining us.
Hi Jack, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. So, Tony, how are Scout organisations across the world affected by this global event?
It's really interesting. It's a completely unifying event. Scouts all over the world are being quarantined, sent home from schools. Adults all over the world are having to close their Scout sections and their Scout groups. And the effects of this on people's mental health is quite significant. And also the tragic effects of the physical health impacts of what potentially could happen with this pandemic is also apparent. But out of this, Scouts are starting to unify. It's amazing. Using the hashtags such as Scouts In and Scouting at Home, we're seeing leaders taking to running online meetings. We're seeing all levels of Scouting working from home, where people are doing things over Skype, the internet, or even good old-fashioned post.
So what has World Scouting got planned to keep Scouts busy while we're unable to meet face-to-face?
Well, excitedly, we have some resources coming up in various at Scouting at Home packs. We have the special edition Jotty, which is coming up in the first weekend of April, which is going to be absolutely exciting. And if you get a chance to check out the World Organization of Scout Movement's YouTube page, you'll find a message from the Secretary General saying about what's being planned for Jotty at the moment. And personally, what I'm really excited about is International Scout Camp in a Blanket Tent Day, which is the 1st of April.
So what do I need to make a blanket tent?
To make a blanket tent, you need blankets, a good starting point, towels, bed sheets, old curtains, anything that your parents or carers would let you have access to make that. Or if you're an adult leader, we expect you to be even more inventive.
Excellent. So who can get involved?
Absolutely everyone. This is your opportunity. If you've ever been curious about what Scouts are doing, if you've ever been curious about what camping is like, come and join in. It's 55 million Scouts around the world, and we're inviting the rest of the world to join us.
That's great. Well, I'm really looking forward to making my blanket tent, and I hope you at home are too.
Great. I'll be sending photos of my blanket tent on the 1st of April.
So remind us where to send those photos.
If you put them onto social media, there will be a Facebook page set up shortly where you can share them to, or just put a hashtag with them of Scouting at Home.
Tony, thanks for joining us. So remember, Scout Radio will be keeping you up to date with the best ideas we find to help you continue scouting virtually. So like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter or visit www.scout.radio to keep up to date.